Greetings from Cybertron. It is Megatron38 here, guys, and today we are back to play some more Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. So, as always, without any further ado, let's get right into this. So last time when we saved, we had just found out our information about our first crystal star. Today we're going to go start looking for that. So let's just get right into it. What we're going to want to do first is actually just come right back over here to the underground area. Go down this pipe again. Step right over here. I think we may have an enemy over here. I can't honestly remember. I think there's one down here. Yep. I guess we'll go ahead and fight him real quick. Alright. I'll just go ahead and tattle with Goombella since her head bonk would actually damage herself. Alright, so she's just going to explain all the stats and stuff. That will now also make it so we can see his health. And there we go. Once again, very easy to complete. And we got ourselves some more star points. There we go. So now I'm just going to head right back up here. Use this paper airplane panel here. Just step right through this doorway here. Alright, so as you can see here, we have a little bit of a suspicious object. So you guys can probably tell who this is going to be. It's going to be like our first boss fight, I guess. First official boss fight. So it's Blooper, obviously. He's not all that difficult. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Blah, blah, blah. He's talking about whacking it. How we whacked him and all that stuff. I'm not going to read all the text today, guys. I found that took up way too much time the other day. Alright. So here we go. Pretty much our first boss fight, like I said. Let's just go ahead and knock him out. Alright, so as you can see, he only does 1 damage. Like I said, not too threatening. Oh, wow. Totally missed that action command. Alright, we'll go ahead and tattle with Goombella. Alright, so as you can see, he only has a total of 12 HP on his main figure, so. Oh, wow. That was weird. But now he has the electrified buff, which means if I make any direct contact with him, he'll hurt me. So, in that case, I'm actually just gonna appeal. Which will give us some star points. Now, we can do a little bit more damage here with... Oh crap, just realized I don't have enough FP. In that case, let's do a little sweet tree action. Alright, so we did pretty good there. 6, 4, and 5. Everything's maxed out again except our SP. No big deal though. Now, let's see. He's still electrified, so I think I'm just going to appeal once again and get ourselves a little bit more star power back. Alright. That really wasn't too big of a deal. Hit him with that power smash again. We have a chance to get 3 flowers. Ah, crap. That would have been really helpful, actually, but that's okay. Alright, go ahead and appeal once again. Guarded against that one, so that's good. Alright, he's gonna go back up into the air again. With his tentacles there. But we can still attack his main... Oh, no, we can't. I thought we could, but I was wrong. some reason, I can hardly ever get Goombella's head bonk with the stylish thing. It's kind of hard to time, but this should do him. 2 more hits should do him in. 1 more head bonk and we should be good to go. And he's dead, guys. Our first official boss is dead. Like I said, very easy to beat. And there we go. So he's gonna scream a little bit, fly up into the air like a rocket ship. Alright, so now we have these platforms that have appeared that we do need to use to get to our first destination. And by entering this pipe, we have officially started Chapter 1. So as you can see here, Chapter 1, Castle and Dragon. Okay, you guys will see what that means later on. Probably not in this episode, maybe the next one. I'm going to try to not make these episodes too long, but probably try to average them around 30 minutes or so. Seems like a reasonable time to me. Alright, so we have arrived in Petal Meadows. Just kind of like this grass area here. We'll go ahead and save, just to be safe. And since we just had ourselves a boss fight. If you hammer some of these trees, sometimes they'll contain items, or as you can see, that one had a star piece, that one had a mushroom, so I'd hammer all of those if you can. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to have this huge figure come across the sky. We'll see what that was here momentarily. As you can see, it's actually a gigantic dragon, and there's the castle, hence the title of the chapter. We will be approaching that castle at some point, but like I said, probably not in this episode. We actually have some other things to take care of first. We hit this block here. I think it has, yep, a mushroom. Remember this tree? There's nothing in that one. There's not going to be something in every one. But also, some of these little hill-looking things here will also sometimes, you can sometimes mash them down and they'll have items in them, but not everyone. Alright. Just a little Goomba here. This should be no problem. So as you can see, we actually have multiple Goombas here. Not too big of a deal though. Let's see. Alright, just 3 mushrooms. I was hoping we had a fire flower in there somewhere, but we don't, unfortunately. Got it that time. Alright, guard against him. And there we go, guys. And just from that, we got ourselves 20 more star points. So we're almost up to level 1. Or, I guess it would be level 2, really. So here we have ourselves another badge called Close Call. When Mario's in danger, it causes enemies to sometimes miss. So I'm going to see if we actually have enough BP to apply that, and we do. There we go. So we now have 2 badges. Alright. I'll probably fight as many of these battles as I can, just because leveling up is very important in this game. Okay, that was unnecessary. And there we go, 6 more star points. Alright, what you're going to want to do now is just come down in this pipe here. We actually do have a badge up there. We can't access it yet, but we will soon enough. As you can see, we have a little bit of coin there. Unfortunately, that enemy got in the way. We're going to pay the price for that. Actually, accidentally did a jump on him, so that's going to cause us a little bit of damage. We'll just go ahead and use a mushroom now. Alright, let's see here. We can't really do anything here. I guess I'll just defend. Alright. These are probably the most annoying of the basic Goomba varieties. Just because you can't jump on them or head bonk or anything like that. So really, the only method of attack we have right now to kill these guys is with Mario's hammer, but that's okay, I guess. Alright, so we got a few coins from that still. I think that usually gives you something. I'm not quite sure why it's not. It usually gives you an item, I thought. There it goes. Horsetail. Replenishes 3 HP, I think? Or it might be 3 FP. Alright, so she was just telling us how if we press X, she can tell us information about the environment and stuff like that. Alright, so as you can see here, we have quite a few Goombas here. Alright, so now all that's left is the Paragoomba. His attack is pretty easy to counter completely, so as you can see there, we actually did 1 damage to him instead of him doing 1 damage to us. And he's dead. And that'll level us up, guys. Alright, so every time you level up, you have a selection here. You can either boost your BP, your FP, or your HP. In this scenario, since we only have 5 FP at the moment, and BP really isn't all that important right now, I'm just going to go ahead and go with FP. BP will be much more important later on in the game. You guys will see. So, if you see there, you can check these little patches of grass here, and sometimes they'll contain items themselves. As you can see, that one even contained a pipe. Now you guys can probably see the switch here. What you're going to want to do is obviously just jump on it, or you can hammer it, either one. I have this little bridge unfold here. It's kind of a cool effect. And if we come all the way over here, I think we have, yep, a star piece. So there we go. Alright, we can just go ahead and cross right here. Check these few patches of grass here. There's a mystery. It actually is an item, but its effect is random. So pretty much, you use it and it could end up being a mushroom, it could end up being a fire flower, you never really know. So as you can see here, we've actually arrived in Petalburg, which is the main hub of this area. So we're going to have this Koopa come up to us. He's just saying welcome, all that stuff, all that good jazz. So we're talking about the dragon. We pretty much already know all this, that there's a dragon. Obviously we're going to go fight that dragon eventually. You guys probably already knew that. So yeah, just kind of a beautiful little area here. If you want to, you can go ahead and save here. Might as well. Now let me go ahead and point this out, guys. This guy right here is General White. And he will be very important later on in the game. And you guys will see why eventually. And he's actually quite frustrating to deal with. Which again, we'll get into later. I figured I'd just go ahead and point that out though. So if we come in here, this is actually an inn. We can stay here and replenish our HP and everything. But we don't really need to do that at the moment. We are currently looking perfect since we just leveled up. We also have an item shop up here, which I probably will go ahead and use. Let's see how many coins we have. 66 coins. I think I'll go ahead and purchase ourselves a honey syrup. So that guy was pretty much just explaining how as we buy items, we can rack up points, which can get us more items in the future. I will also go ahead and purchase a POW block and another fire flower. And I think that ought to do it for now. We may come back here eventually to purchase a few more things before we go off to the castle. But that should be good for now, I think. That house up there, we do not need to access at the moment. You can come over here. It's just kind of like a little flat area here. However, there will be something that pops up here eventually. I didn't mean to talk to these guys. It's actually a pipe that eventually pops up there. As you guys can see back there, there is a badge. We can't access it at the moment. We will be able to later, though. And if we come over, let's see. I think if you come over here, is it? There's somehow you can get this item over here. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, yeah, that's right. There it is. Turtley Leaf replenishes 3 FP. Alright. So just come right in here and talk to this guy. So this is the mayor of the town. He's just going to go on and on about a bunch of random stuff, but pretty much we just need to talk to him to progress in the game. Let me read this really quick. So we're saying we won't accept any reward, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So it's pretty much explaining how we need to find these 2 stone pieces to fit into those 2 pedestals that were back in Petal Meadows. You guys probably saw those. So as you can see here, we actually got an email. We will go ahead and check that. Just an email from Professor Franklin, not too important. We won't even read it. Alright, so in order to get those stone pieces, we actually need to go to the right here, but this guy's kind of like guarding the gate. In order to progress, we did need to talk to the older mayor of the town. That is the only way you can get the gate to open. So we have this other guy talking to us here. This is actually Coops. He's just asking us pretty much what we're doing, that he's a coward, he wants to prove himself and all that. But we'll get back to him later. For now, we'll just go ahead and keep going. As you can see here, there's a few more patches of grass and trees here. As always, go ahead and check those, see if they contain anything. As you can see there's our first Koopa Troopa. They appear pretty regularly in this chapter. So as you can see, their defense is a little higher, but it decreases when they're on their stomach, or when they're on their back, rather. I can't remember, did I check that? No, I don't think we did. So there's another Koopa Troopa. I'll probably try to avoid him if I can. I think there's something behind one of these walls, if I remember correctly. I guess I was wrong. I thought there was like a star piece or something. There's a POW block for us. I'll go ahead and try to avoid this guy too. Alright. Go ahead and come right in here. So this won't open. Go ahead and come over to these pillars here. So we have ourselves kind of like a little mini boss here. In order to beat these guys, their defense is really high. The only attack that will really do anything at this point is Mario's Power Smash. I don't think Goombella's Head Bonk does anything. As you can see, it does not. You can also counter-attack to do damage to him. And just go ahead and Power Smash him again. So it may seem a little threatening at first, but when you discover their weak spot, really easy. So that will open this gate for us, obviously. Alright. A few more enemies out here. As you guys can probably see right there, there was another Koopa Troopa. Oh, he got us. Alright, let's see. Let's just go ahead and knock all these guys out in one blow. With a little POW block action. Alright, so that didn't quite do it, but they are all on their stomachs now. Obviously revealing their weak spots. They're just going to remain on their stomachs. I mean on their backs. I don't know why I keep saying stomach, guys. I'm sorry. And there we go. They're taken care of. There's another 9 star points for us. I can never remember which of these trees and grass patches actually contain stuff, so I always end up checking them all, even though the majority of them don't contain anything. Just a few of them contain items. Alright, so there's a coin there, but not too important. I think there is something behind... I could have sworn there was a star piece somewhere around here. There's a POW block, that'll be helpful. Alright, go ahead and pick that up. Maybe there's not a star piece. Alright, so we kind of have this same deal here, guys. Go ahead and activate these pillars. Now, these guys are a lot more difficult to face because every time you go up to attack them, they just stick out their spikes there, and which pretty much means you can't do anything. But POW block will take them out pretty quickly. And there they go. And just like that, another 14 star points for us. That's obviously the reason they gave us a POW block right before we went in there. Because I don't think a fire flower does anything to them. Just go ahead and check these patches here. And the trees as well, obviously. So we were able to strike first that time. We'll go ahead and use Goombella's Head Bonk. I'll just go ahead and jump on this guy. And that should do him in. Oh, crap. That was close. Alright, let's see here. I guess we'll just go ahead and finish this guy off with a regular hammer. And just like that, another 6 star points for us. Come right over here, we'll get ourselves another fire flower. Alright, we'll just go ahead and finish this guy off. Let's see here. I guess we can just do a regular jump, which will put him on his back, obviously, and then we'll finish off with a head bump. Alright, that'll do it, I guess. So as you guys probably saw right over here, there's an end coupon. We will hold on to that, which does mean we have to throw out something. I guess we'll just throw out horsetail. We don't really need that. In fact, hold on. I actually have an idea. We can use that, because I actually didn't need it. And then we'll pick up that. A few more trees and grass patches to check here. I'll just go ahead and do that. Now you will want to go ahead and replenish here. It'll replenish all your HP and FP. So that's obviously helpful. And then come right in here. Little save block here. First what we're actually going to do, well, we will save first. Alright. Now, just come right over here to this guy. We'll have ourselves a little bit something different here. You guys might think it's a boss fight, but it's actually not. So it's actually this thwomp guy here. So pretty much just say we'll take care of him. And here we have like a little game show, if you will. Alright. So it's kind of like a little trivia show to see what you have been paying attention to and stuff like that. So what's hidden in this place? That's obviously going to be the stone keys. Alright, so he'll keep asking questions. I think he asked 5 in total. Alright, so what do 1 Mr. Softener and 1 Fire Flower cost at the shop in Petalburg total? Alright, so a Fire Flower costs 8 coins. I think a Mr. Softener costs 4 coins, so that would obviously be 12 coins. Oh, I was wrong. Huh. I can't remember what it would be. Maybe it would be, I guess, 16. Alright, so you don't have to get everyone right to progress. But I think you have to get, like... so there's 5, so I think you have to get, like, at least 3 out of 5. What is the name of the mayor of Petalburg? That is... I think it's Crew. Yes, it is. Alright, on to question 4. Where's the Crystal Star? Hotel Castle. So that was an extremely easy question there. Alright, so this is going to be the final question here. The diabolical question 5, it's really not that bad. How can one get from Petal Meadows to Rogueport? So, boat across the sea, only by air, go through a pipe, race in a car. So that's obviously a reference to Mario Kart. Let's go through a pipe. So he'll actually question us one more time. Which of the following creatures have hands? That would obviously be Koopa Troopers. And that's it, guys. You do have to get, I forgot that you did actually have to get 5 correct in order to progress. Because I usually get the first 5 correct. I don't know that deal about the cost of the 2 items, but that's okay, I guess. So he's saying he's so angry he can't even stand it, all that crap. Okay. So he'll move backwards and give us access to this pipe. But guys, I think that'll just go ahead and do it for today. We will progress next time by going down that pipe, but for now we'll go ahead and save. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.